Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to know about Islam. Today we'll talk about Surah Al Masad and the lessons it teaches us about arrogance and its consequences. Let's begin.
Surah Al Masad, the palm fiber. Surah Al Masad, also known as Surah Al Lahab, is a Makkan surah consisting of 5 verses. It is the 111th chapter of the Quran. It condemns the actions of Abu Lahab and his wife, who were staunch enemy of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the message of Islam. This surah teaches us a lesson about a man named Abu Lahab and his wife who were mean and unkind to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah tells us what happens to people who do bad things and hurt others on purpose. Let's look at each verse.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب
May the hands of Abu Lahab be ruined, and ruined is he. This verse is a curse upon Abu Lahab, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's uncle, who actively opposed the Prophet's message. The phrase symbolizes that his efforts, actions, and resources used in opposing Islam will come to no avail and will lead to his destruction. Here, the hands refers to his deeds and actions. The surah begins with a clear condemnation of Abu Lahab, highlighting that everything he did against Islam will be futile.
ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب
His wealth will not benefit him, nor what he earned. So Abu Lahab was a very wealthy person. So his wealth, his status, and material possessions will not help him in the hereafter. Despite all his worldly success, these things cannot protect him from the consequences of his actions. This verse emphasizes that no matter how rich or powerful a person may be, their wealth will not save them from the punishment of Allah if they reject the truth.
سيصلى نارا ذات لهب
He will enter to burn in a fire of blazing flame. This verse reveals that Abu Lahab will be punished in hell, a blazing fire that will consume him. The punishment is severe and eternal. This verse serves as a warning for those who oppose the truth and work against the guidance of Allah.
وامرأته حمالة الحطب
And his wife as well the carrier of firewood. Abu Lahab's wife is also condemned as she supported her husband in his hostility towards the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. She is described as a carrier of firewood, which metaphorically refers to the fuel she provided for the flames of hatred and opposition to Islam. Her actions helping her husband in spreading lies and cruelty against the Prophet will lead her to the same fate as his. The firewood symbolizes the evil deeds she carried out in support of her husband's opposition to Islam.
في جيدها حبل من مسد
Around her neck is a rope of twisted fiber. Now, this is a description of the punishment awaiting Abu Lahab's wife. She will be bound with a rope made of palm fiber, which signifies the severity of her punishment. The palm fiber rope serves as a metaphor for the chains of punishment that will be around her neck in the hereafter, representing the consequences of her sinful actions.
So, in brief, Abu Lahab's opposition to the Prophet brought about his disgrace and eternal punishment. Material possessions and worldly power are of no value if a person lacks faith and righteousness. Both Abu Lahab and his wife were punished for actively working against the Prophet and spreading harm. This surah is a reminder that Allah's justice is inevitable, and those who mock or harm the truth will face serious consequences. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in our next video.